Exactly. So everything's taken care of today, so now in theory the saga is closed, but yeah, we got a new truck. It drives pretty good for what it is.
Uh-oh.
No,
Well,
oh no.
Very well.
I did not phrase that. So the vintage truck it is a solid seat for the driver. There's no cushioning. So that may be the first thing that we might put a new air ride seat in there for the guys.
Just don't drive the 36
For
straight
the
hours.
massage feature.
Ooh, there we go.
We'll put some pillows in there for you.
Right? Yeah.
But no, honestly, it's great.
God, that's gonna be tough.
Yeah,
Kept him awake though, huh?
it sure did.
Did he have
He
to buy
wants to
some
go into a
cushions?
fire
Well,
fast.
yeah, you don't get there fast, and no, he didn't buy cushions. And you would have seen him walking the next day, like he was just stoved up, just.
Oh, poor
I'm
guy.
so glad I didn't go.
You've got a coyote instinct.
Uh-huh. I knew it wouldn't be fun.
It wouldn't be
Well,
fun.
there was no AC in it, there was no radio in it, like, oh god, no. That was the longest trip ever.
Windows did roll down. Yeah.
No.
Oh, that's good. You got fresh air. Roll down the
You
window.
need
Probably no
windows
place to
down
plug
right
his
with
phone
the
in.
36 hours.
No, there actually wasn't. So halfway through the trip, when his phone started going dead, he had to pull over to a truck stop and buy a kit to put a 12-volt in so that he could charge his phone.
Well, it's enormously grateful for him doing that and drop a hat. It was the right way to handle it,
Yep.
you know, and maybe in the future, if we need to do that, you know.
Yep. Yep, and then Darren did all the claims in that for it. He tracked it, and we have $74 left in Roundup's allocation of the other purchasing services. So that's where all this stuff came out of.
Oh, okay.
Was that little fund.
The flight and that kind of
Yeah.
stuff, so.
Okay.
So we're looking good there. Didn't go negative. So
And just so these guys know, Justin looked up what a driver's rate was or whatever.
Yep. Yeah,
from
we-
state, and that's what we agreed to pay Alan, especially for him dropping it a hat.
yep. Yeah. So we use so our staff station guys have to sign an EFF packet every year, emergency firefighter packet, and then it sets all the state rates. So
Right.
for the job classification that he did, it was a class G, so that's the rate that we paid him. And then it came in about $2,000 less than the cheapest bid we got for having somebody ship it to us.
It's a smart move.
So
Yeah.
Other than not knowing that he's gonna have such an uncomfortable ride.
yeah.
That's sort of a
It's
bonus.
good for it, builds character.
Yeah, that's right. There you
Should be
go.
some combat pay.
Makes a good,
I like that combat or hazard pay.
makes a good story.
It does.
It'll teach him to volunteer, that's for
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then kind of going along that side of procurement and a few things like that. Darren and Glenn really quick, we'll talk about Glenn. So we furloughed Glenn until the first of the year.
Right.
So there was some confusion. We had calculated him out for 790 hours is what we were told working retirees could do. Charlie, thank God, caught it, and it's only 740 hours.
Oh,
So he is at his 740, so he is furloughed until January 1, then he'll pick back up with signs and that.
so we can only work at night now.
Yeah, at night on the down low with nobody knowing he's there.
Yeah. Dark.
Which he prefers
cold,
anyways.
Yep. But his very last hours he did go with Darren. They went up to pick up a bunch of supplies that we bought through the state surplus auction.
Yeah.
So we were able
You
to,
got your chairs.
got our chairs. So we got chairs now at the DES office.
Our office looks like a doctor's office now.
Are they ergonomic?
Well, the ergonomic ones I stopped bidding on because
God.
Hey, Darren was glad.
But these ones are nice chairs, and
Yeah,
I think I ended up buying 36 of them because
it was a package deal.
they were package deals in sixes, and a couple of the bids I won them at $30,
Yeah.
thinking people would outbid me.
Nope,
They
sure
needed
didn't.
it. So,
Such a good year.
Sure didn't. I'd have bid just to keep them there if I didn't know that.
so he picked up those, picked up, one of the fire departments needed a new desk, so picked up a new L-shaped desk, made by the prison for $2. So,
Well,
I was
knowing that prison labor made it is a plus.
But it is. Well, just knowing that it's as heavy as this freaking thing.
And for $2, are you kidding me?
Right? There was a lot of stuff that went for opening bids when it came to the furniture.
Well,
What else were you, oh, the GPS units you got
Yep.
for a steal there.
Yeah, so I bought 12 used GPS units for $120.
For the vehicles or whatever?
They're the handheld ones,
Oh.
yep.
Yeah.
So, whereas if we were to buy one unit, they're $300 each.
Yeah.
Do these work?
Oh, yeah.
All but one. One does not turn on. So,
they can get your money back.
Exactly. Probably just put it-
Yeah.
put it in the
You can
battery.
drive back up and take it.
Yeah, I gave her money.
Just charge its battery, it'll be all right.
yep. So that went good. Did get my official letter, so once the government opens back up,
Oh, yeah.
FEMA will send our obligating documents for our West Repeater project. So we did get our notice from the state that yes, you got the grant, we are now just waiting. So at some point in,
The future.
I would say probably about a month, like how, because they'll be a couple weeks behind with the shutdown. You guys should see, and probably you will see it in your email.
Okay,
It'll be the online
Agreement?
agreement, sign, send off.
okay.
Got notice today, got the EMPG grant funding, so, I gotta go in and our allocation, they dropped it from 20,000 down to 12,000. But it's at least 12,000 more that's coming in for the DES.
Should've said no. See, Tom did that when they gave us $250,000 on the new grader, said, I need to buy a new one, I'm not gonna buy a used one. He's joking, I'm paraphrasing,
I understand that.
but it's good.
Yep. Every little bit helps, so that's just,
He said, no, keep your 12.
yes,
Yeah.
yep.
Yep. Keep your 12 grand.
And that's gonna be out at the Dean Creek Fire Hall, I didn't know if you know that part. Also, speaking of, I'm all over the board today, don't mind me. It's been a long week and
We never do.
I love it.
As a rule.
So this truck here, you can pass it around. BLM is surplusing a Type 6 Wildland engine.
Yeah.
So Dean Creek requested it, so I procured it yesterday, went
Yeah,
for
well,
a.
that's good, except for this spider thing up in.
Yeah, I took a picture through my dash. I couldn't beat the price of it.
Yeah.
They're giving it to us for free.
Really?
Yep.
Pretty reasonable.
And it works, it runs?
It works, it runs, I took it for a test drive, the only known issue is there's something wrong with the gear ratios. Not like, so it'll go from 0 to 45 going up a hill, but it won't go past that.
So you can't go up a hill greater than 45 miles an hour?
If you start at 0.
Yeah.
If you're going highway speed, it loses 5 miles and holds.
Yeah.
But when you're fighting fires out on our roads, you shouldn't be going 45 anyways.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Put it in low range, crawled with it, all that, everything's, it's been an issue that they've had with that truck its entire life, so. But also,
Worst case, it needs a new transmission.
the worst case, and, like I said, we paid $0 for
How
it,
many
so.
miles on it?
110
Okay.
And it's a fire truck
Yep,
for Dean Creek?
for Dean Creek, yep.
Yeah, coming
It's
from
a-
the hill down.
Yep. And then, again, they kinda gave me a deal, couldn't refuse, so obviously $0, but it also comes with $5,000 worth of new tools and hose.
Oh,
So,
wow. I'm feeling generous, huh?
there we go.
half a star.
Half a star? Or a quarter star?
No,
No.
because of the transmission thing.
Yeah. Walk on the
We got one to leave out.
I know.
You got took, you got took on that.
But Richard says details matter.
I know.
You shouldn't have told me.
So that's the trucks, and
That's
then
excellent, by the way. It is, all right, a quarter star.
yes, and then we like to joke. You know, we saved the world yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
Again?
There was a well truck caught on fire up on Bruner Mountain. So we went up there, put it out, put the wildland fire that it caused out. So that's kind of our only
It's a
major.
typical day for you guys, isn't it?
Yes.
Says no more. You and Tony Soprano.
I think when he got there, he had it out in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, that's good though,
Yeah.
honestly. I mean, could have been really bad.
Yeah, it definitely could have been because it was all the way at the end of Bruner Mountain, and then we had to jump off the mountain to the new place that they're building down there. And we honestly were worried there initially if we could get the fire truck back up out of there or not,
Really?
because it was just one of those when we went around the corner and then all of a sudden it just goes.
Really?
And then of course the truck was on fire in the middle of the road and we couldn't get around it to go the back way up. So
So you
But
took
you
a chance.
managed.
we took a chance, but that's what firefighters do. They do.
Man. Thank you, man.
But that's kind of been us in a nutshell this last week and a half. So,
And we
Sounds
will
like
be
you've been
gone
busy.
oh,
next week. We will be at the DES conference
in
in
Lewiston.
Lewistown, so we're not far away.
All right.
So if you need us, that's Tuesday through Thursday.
Next week?
Yep.
We saw where Georgia Brewski is being noted.
Yeah.
Oh, she getting an award?
Yeah, she's getting an award.
Because I think this is her last hurrah. I think she's retiring after this
Yeah,
year.
I think.
Yep.
'Cause she was the,
Hometown girl.
yeah, she lived her growing up in that, right?
Brewski's a handsome girl.
And she's getting an award for what?
For Mima.
She works at Ekalaka.
Yeah, she was our president of our association for a lot of years, so
Emma?
that's what they call it. Yeah, it's not the greatest acronym.
Montana Emergency Management Association.
Yeah.
Sort of has a grandmotherish feel.
Exactly.
JD.
Georgia was not thrilled when that was what they came up with, and she was in charge, so.
Didn't we all at one point?
Right.
I'm writing that one down too.
So any other questions, comments,
No,
concerns,
keep
directives?
going forward. Keep
No.
doing what you're doing.
Okay.
Keep up the good work.
Can do. Oh, we did burn the dump pile.
All I've
last week.
seen there.
So,
Yep.
yep,
Burned it.
perfect.
Did you charge him? Did you send your bill?
Not yet.
Nope.
That perked Norma's ears.
How much did that cost? Pretty much so far.
How much you got?
So far, it
We
cost
forgot to tell you about that.
Yeah.
overtime, but yeah, okay. Yeah, it looked pretty good. We were out there Wednesday and it was just smoking just the tiniest bit.
Yeah.
Brand new skid steer out there.
Nice.
90,000.
90. I saw that.
That's
For a skid steer though, that's not.
Not
It's a
bad.
John Deere too.
John Deere,
Yeah.
Oh dear, so yeah, that's.
nice looking piece of machinery.
That is awesome. Boyd said it burned quick, so.
Try.
I'm sure.
And they glow.
Is that after you parked it?
All right, and then noon at the
ambulance barn?
ambulance barn?
Is
Okay.
that today?
Yes,
Yes.
Today.
unfortunately.
I was still looking forward to the salad.
Go fire yourself.
Well, it'll be salad there.
Fruit salad.
She usually has salad.
I'm sure there'll be a salad there.
Of course.
All right. See you guys in a bit. All right, what's up?
Okay, so I just have the balancing for the, for September.
How much is that, 20 million? 20 million?
Yeah, so it's 20,177,500.
Making progress.
And
And
then the
bid
quarter,
balance, you were off
Yeah.
756, reconciled.
Great, so my question to, so here's the quarterly reports too, you know, that
Okay,
basically back it up. When we were off in cash back when Denning first came in, he did a transaction where he just made the cash balance, he used the general fund. And I'm wondering, do you mind if I do that same thing to bring this back into, 'cause then the problem is, in Pura, we don't know, it's been so far back that we don't know
yeah,
which
it's okay.
fund to.
We're talking at most 756.
Right, that I would do that as a, and then my cash, then we wouldn't have, then we can just get rid of all that, and it should, and now we know, we've learned that when Imperial's off, we know exactly how to fix it.
Okay,
So we won't have it carrying forward anymore,
okay,
type of situation, if you guys don't mind that I do that transaction.
I think that's all right.
So
Just this once.
756.
I'd rather you take it out of your budget though.
Well, I'm in the general fund, so there you go.
Perfect.
That's exactly
See?
what I was.
Smart lady.
That shows that I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
But, no, but actually, the actual,
Account is,
I wondered if we should just do, this is just general government,
okay, yeah.
take it
that's
out
fine.
of that one, and then the object code 800 is others, so. Of course, we have budget for that, but it's only $756, so overall,
It's all right.
so. Other than that, I don't think I have, I'm still dealing with Mr. George Sheets, I'm about sick of him.
Well, did they finally get their money?
Well, so, I don't know if you heard, but he called yesterday and said that, the check bounced,
Oh,
so he
yeah.
was ticked.
Mhm.
And,
You said, yeah, of course, we knew
You
that.
just hung up on him, right?
well, no, he talked to Justin, I think he yelled at Justin, and then Justin contacted me, and I was like, I go, no, I said, even if the money wasn't there, the bank would contact us, but hello, we have money. And so, anyway, we think, after talking to the bank, we think what the deal is, his bank's withholding the money until it clears our bank, and then they're gonna release it.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's
So,
exactly what they're doing.
yesterday I noticed that it was tending to clear today, so I talked to him, and well, he called first, and I was on the phone with the bank, so I called him back and I said, well, we think this is the situation. He's like, he goes, well, yeah, that makes sense. He goes, I don't really understand banking. He said, yeah, they said something about they're holding it in the back office, and I was like, so they didn't say it was bounced, they're, he told me, I'm like, anyway, so I said, well, I can see that it's getting ready to clear the bank, and I've talked to them, and they're gonna make sure, it gets cleared, because with it being the same amount as the stop payment one, I told them, I said, okay, this is the one coming through tomorrow, I said, it's the good one, push that through, and, just as a double check, and they're like, okay, yep, we got that all figured out, so then he wanted me to take a snapshot of the online, where I can see that the bank statement, where, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Just wait a day and you'll get your money.
Yeah,
Yeah, wait.
and I said, so let's just wait till tomorrow, and once it's posted, then we'll, so at 9:02 he calls and he goes, can you just have your bank call my bank? I said, my bank just opened at 9 o'clock, give it a minute, So I went to the bank and got a copy of the check and sent it to him, and then he goes, but I said, yeah, I can have someone from my bank call
That
yours.
was far too nice. You shouldn't have had to do not one
I know.
iota of
Yeah.
I
any.
don't deal with that guy anymore, geez.
But anyway, so I gave them the phone number to call his bank and who to contact. Well, Kelson calls me and he goes, I've tried multiple times and it goes right to voicemail. So maybe he should have his bank call us if he
Yeah,
needs to.
exactly.
So I
None of
emailed
this
him all
will
that.
get around.
So Justin
Yeah.
said something that I'm concerned about.
Hmm?
He said they got a copy of the title.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
They didn't actually get the title?
that's what he told me too. I was like,
I saw it. There was just a copy that we
So
had.
is that gonna do us any good?
Well,
Goes
no.
through the
No.
state,
you can't do anything
No.
with this copy of the title.
So,
state of Arkansas.
Was he
so
holding that?
see, now I'm
check?
wondering if they were fraud.
Well, it did concern me that we didn't have,
Well,
we didn't actually
the title
see
does
it.
exist if they had a copy of it.
But we needed the title.
Yeah, so, and that's what I was wondering, is if he was waiting for, that check to clear, then he'll send I can't remember exactly what Justin said about
Okay,
it,
okay.
but maybe now
Maybe
he'll
that's
send
it.
it.
We
That's
might
it.
have,
Let's find out.
we might have the title, but we have the vehicle.
Yeah. That's right.
So then at the end of the day, why it will
Yeah,
get us
exactly,
squared.
exactly.
We just
Yeah.
want a license plate.
Because,
Oh, we don't need one, we're counting. We can do a resolution and waive that for that reason.
but you know, if there's the process of going through the break bond, to get a title if you don't ever have one, but you
Right,
have to have a bill of sale or
Something.
like a notarized bill of sale or something to go that process, so
Mm.
just a copy of the title's not gonna get us anywhere.
Well, I'm with you.
we
But
don't
don't we have a bill of
license
sale?
plates we can put
I don't
on
know.
them.
I know nothing.
We have something that I use to cut the check.
Yeah, okay, okay.
But-
Well,
Yeah,
we'll
well,
see,
maybe
but I
that
don't wanna
would-
borrow trouble, but that makes sense. I'm not gonna give you the actual title to your check clears.
Bottom line is we have the truck.
The
Yeah,
possession is 9/10 of a law.
I know, and Justin goes, if it matters at all, he told me yesterday, he goes, Clint said it drove very nicely all the way here. I'm like, okay, well,
Well,
good,
they
let's
told
get some
us
kind of
that the
positive.
chair has no spring or cushion, so they said Clint was, it had no air conditioning or anything.
No, no.
Oh,
it's-
really?
No
it's
radio,
crazy.
no air conditioning, no seat cushion.
It only goes 60 miles an hour.
I wouldn't
Kinda
have
riding a
wanted to
buck
sign-
forward.
That'd be
Yeah.
a long ways to have to
36
go at
hours.
60
Oh my
miles
gosh,
an
can you
hour.
imagine, yeah, wow.
Well, we'll see, hopefully after today it's a non-issue, but
Right.
we're gonna have to keep Justin and them on getting the title to us.
Yeah.
Well, let's not panic yet.
Right.
They call that borrowing trouble.
That's right. I do it a lot.
So anyway, unless you have anything for me,
Do you
that's all I-
know, assume that the Muscat County on Aging is paying their rent, are they still doing that?
Oh, glad you brought that up.
Oh,
So remember that I had commented that they're always 1 month behind because they never did pay the very first month when it very first started.
Okay.
So we've been keeping track, well, we just got a check yesterday, and she has for October, but we would've put it in September, but they didn't pay, so they are 1 month behind. No, they're 2 months behind, because, so I did, I had whoever posted it, I just had them send the receipt and say, you know, the last one we received from you was July 21st, and then this one, so we're, you know, you're missing one along that,
Yeah,
so we'll see what
So when are
happens.
they considered in breach?
we'll have to look at the contract, see. I'll bet it's 3 months at least.
But I mean, even in that contract, it said, you know, that
paid on time.
you pay the first, when you first go in, so it would have been July of that year, what is it?
Yeah.
19, whatever year it was, and they never paid that July one, they started paying August, so they've
Okay.
always been.
1 month behind.
Mhm. And when all this was going on, you guys were like, well, let's just let that go, cause it might not be an issue, and,
Yeah.
yeah, so truly, we're out 2 months rent
Okay.
by that
Just
contract.
keep
Chandler
watching that.
County attorney, you look at that right away. They can send them a letter saying, hey, you're behind 2 months.
Yeah.
That's what
Well-
the landlord would do.
You know, you almost have, sometimes if you don't do anything,
Then
you're
you,
considered constructive, some sort of
Exactly.
acceptance of the condition. and-
Yeah,
But-
that's true.
But I do think that we're not gonna terminate them for being 2 months behind or anything, but at some point, they're gonna, if they're so delinquent,
they're starting to slip.
so
Yeah.
we'll see.
But, yeah, that was just, I believe, yesterday or the day before, so we'll see if they get that, we get that other check.
Mm.
Could've just been an oversight for, you know.
I've been told,
They don't have their own.
just to keep in mind between you two, so we can't let ourselves not do it. We need to spend our ARPA money before December 31st.
Mm-hmm.
It's either 2990 or 2991, we need to see how much cash we have left in there.
Okay.
And it may be that any future money that's spent on the fairgrounds or anything
You
goes
may
in
have to
this.
have a party, which includes water, right, and sewer.
Yes, the sewer part, no, but
Wait a minute.
sort of an odd thing for you to mention.
Speaking of that too, so whatever happened with the water down at the fairgrounds and that credit card, you know?
It's still, we're waiting for them to finish the electrical, and then once the electrical's done, that firm will come and demonstrate the thing, and then we need to get set up with an account, so that we'll have to follow up on that.
Electrician's been a little slow.
Yeah,
Wee bit.
wee bit. Although Mike and so he's working on it.
Yeah,
They
he
worked
was.
on it.
Yes, he was.
So we give them a lot of benefit of the doubt,
Okay.
just to keep it local.
Just wondering. Yeah, I just went onto that paperwork again, you know, that they wanted me to sign, I'm like, oh, not, you know, you guys are hold off, we don't even have it there yet, so.
Well, we do need, we're gonna have to resurrect it, and then we gotta figure out what we're gonna charge for water, so that's how they'll set up that, how it charges, and, yeah, there's a little bit of work to do there, but we need to be able to act fast, because honestly, the community should be able to start taking advantage of that as soon as possible. Be able to get their water, that's the whole point of the damn thing, so.
Somewhere around $10 a gallon, I suppose.
Well, the problem is with what the city's charging us, it's not gonna be cheap water.
Yeah.
It can't be. Well, we're gonna have to eat part of that.
Yeah,
$6
we are.
of that, yeah. When we gonna get the 3-inch line in there?
Who's following up on
Matt, maybe?
that? Angie's following up on that, she's in with she's in with Lon, she knows Lon, she's got a good relationship with Lon,
And she can talk to him.
yeah,
Mhm.
so. Yeah, that was a good move getting her going, but yeah, we're gonna need to, don't lose sight of that, it's happening, it's coming.
Okay.
I might be one of the first ones to use it, just for kicks.
You don't need the water.
And we'll put a picture in the paper,
Yep.
say the fairgrounds has public water. It's only $3.70 a gallon or something like that.
Okay.
All right, well, thank you. It's good to know we got that much money in cash.
Where is lunch at?
Yeah.
Or is it over the ambulance barn?
Yeah.
Ambulance bar.
We probably need to head over.
We need to go.
Yeah.
I'm going, I'm not
You
a
can go.
department head, I'm not a department,
You
I'm
can
not.
participate.
I am
The
not
press
part of
needs, the
courthouse.
press needs
Yeah,
to
the
be there.
press, you got a press pass.
Sometimes it gets violent.
I'm gonna be, can you turn that off for a minute? Can you turn that off for just a second?